Once again, as I said when we started, I'm sure many things that I'm going to say now have improved so much that if I heard you playing today, I wouldn't even comment on it. But I have to go by what I heard. And I also want to say to you, I know that recording is very, very difficult. It makes you feel nervous. And for those who have pre-recorded their piano parts, even more so, pushed into a straitjacket, doesn't leave you much freedom. But nevertheless, well done to all of you. And whatever I'm going to say is, is just to help you improve even more. So there were some really good things here. So let's start with Drew, who played Knickerbocker. You play with confidence and a beautiful, good tone. Your playing was rhythmical, even and controlled. It says brightly, so that this could perhaps be a little bit faster. Intonation was good. You got honors. Then we have Cara, who played lights out. Your counting was spot on. You made sure that you never, ever played into any of the rests. That was quite remarkable. There were a few slight intonation glitches. You can work on this a little bit more, but in general, a musical and swinging performance. Then we had Milla with Waterfall. Be very careful when you start. It does say mezzo forte in the beginning, but I think you could maybe try to not go so deep into the string. If we do that with a bow on the string, there's the danger of it being a little bit scratchy. So try to use a lighter bow then you can prevent this. Also try to keep up the tempo throughout. Generally, your intonation was good. There were a few tiny mishaps here and there. We are all string players. We all know that. And I always have to say it. It's just one of those things that we always have to keep working on very hard for the rest of your life. I know. Right. Then we have Farha with Long, Long Ago. You produce a very good tone. You need to make sure that you always count the minims to their full value. And here and there were a few notes that were slightly flat. The tempo was very suitable and flowing for this piece. It really brought out the character of this piece. You got honors. Then we have The Old Castle, Raffaella. This was a very musical performance with great atmosphere. One could really imagine the old castle on an Italian hilltop. Intonation was excellent and you produced a beautiful tone. Bravo, you got a diploma. Then we have Cayden, Dublin time. You kept up the tempo throughout the piece. That was very well done. You need to be very careful with intonation. Some notes were slightly on the flat side. Sorry, I just want to put that there. Yeah, aim a little higher with all the sharps. Your sharps tend to be a little bit flat. Yeah, I think you can maybe try this piece a little bit faster so that you bring out the jig character a little bit more. But your bow control was good. So you got a merit. Then we have Contretemps, Mason. Yeah, you need to make sure that your triplets, which are always on the fourth beat or the upbeat, are always in time. You tend to rush them a little bit. I think you might be thinking that they are too slow, but they're actually too fast. Intonation, some notes were a little bit flat. You can work on this some more. And I'm not sure if you know that donderwetter means thunder. So if you imagine a thunderstorm, maybe you will play with a little more vigor. Nevertheless, keep up the good work. You also got a merit. Then we have Suleiman. You started off really well, but try to keep that same focus and energy throughout. Some notes were a little bit out of tune. You can work on this more, especially in your higher register. Your bow arm is very comfortable and it seems like you have a very flexible arm and hand. You also got a merit. Then we have Gopal with Havana Breeze. I think you can try to relax a little bit more so that the music is really swaying. Yeah, I think you can afford to use a little bit more bow. Intonation was mostly good, but do try to keep it up throughout the piece and also pay attention to the sharps. Tempo and rhythm was good. You also got a merit. Then we have Paul with Jasmine Flower. The tempo was suitable for the piece. Rhythm was good. Also take care with intonation. Some notes again a little bit on the flat side. You produce a good tone. Also got a merit. Then we have Ziya. This tempo was a little bit slow. I think if you try the minuet faster, some things will actually start to feel even easier. Your cello is getting small. Maybe you have a bigger one by now, but if you don't, now is the time for that. Make sure when you stretch the G sharps that you stretch far enough, and you need to make sure that you keep up the tempo throughout the piece. Always listen to the piano. Your cello tone is good. Merit. Then we have Ivanka. A confident player. Your intonation was excellent. Make sure that you don't speed up as you go along. Always count the minims to their full value. You had the good bow control. Got honors. Then we have Liya. Very good intonation and bow control. Your playing is rhythmical and energetic. Got honors. Then we have Harry. You also produce a very good tone. Intonation was excellent and you counted very well. Careful with the fourth finger. It just sometimes is slightly out of tune. And I think you can also afford to try this piece a bit faster so that it dances a bit more. You got honors. Daniel, your left hand is well-shaped. Intonation was very good and your playing was rhythmical and controlled. Just check your posture. Your cello is turned in a little bit too much. At the moment, it's fine, but it might cause you problems later in life. But your tone is good and well-rounded. You also got honors. Then we have Saahil, a very rhythmical and energetic performance. Bow control was excellent, and there was not a single note out of place. The rhythm was just perfectly played. You got a diploma. Then we have Saskia, who has made such progress since I heard her last year. This was a very graceful minuet. It says grazioso in the beginning. It was carefully played with much attention to detail. You really kept your tempo throughout the piece and everything was very, very well controlled. Diploma. Then we have Alexandra. Also a very well-controlled performance, bowing, intonation, tempo. I think you could also start to play this piece a little bit faster from now on. I think you can just go for it. Got honors. Then we have Hannah. This was a flowing tempo and a flowing bow. Your intonation was really excellent, and especially your bow speed was very, very well controlled. There was phrasing, musical direction, all of this was clear. A musical performance. She got a diploma. Then we have Benjamin. You have a clear tone and your playing was also very well controlled. Some of you are so controlled in your playing, it's unbelievable. Intonation was good and bow speed was excellent. Also here, I think you can try this piece faster. So you can achieve better direction in your phrasing. Then we have Bianca, I see her there. This was very confident playing, a very difficult piece. It was a good, lively tempo and energetic performance. Here and there in the very high register, some little intonation mishaps, but I think you probably played 10 times better now than when you recorded it. In the major part, this was well under control with a full round tone on the lower strings. I notice with you when it gets difficult that you tend to pull up your right shoulder a little bit. Just think about that and relax. Ending was confident. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure about the recording sound. It's really difficult sometimes to hear, but maybe you can work a little more now on producing a warmer tone in the high register. But again, it might just be the recording. And then we have Luke. Very musical performance, clear phrasing, musical direction, and articulation. You paid attention to all the detail, really beautiful tone, excellent intonation, well-defined bowing and articulation. Excellent rendition. You also got a diploma. Bianca, did I say you got a diploma? I'm not sure if I said it. Probably not. Bianca got a diploma and Luke got a diploma. Well done to all of you. This was a really interesting section.